Something leads me to believe that she's a little upset. Jazz hands. That's right.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies.
Damn, girl.
Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Oh, I don't know. You were lied to for your entire freaking life? What's the true source of your resentment, girl?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Can I give her a hug?
You're looking a bit dry.
You're grieving for the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Marstilna Forgen in Yeri. Orpheus is will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Cohh, sit down.
Yes, ma'am. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
What's next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
Okay, we got this little thing about him, like... I'm surprised we can't follow this. Do you not remember that he's gonna, like, murder us on sight and we scanned his mind and confirmed it? Hey!
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much
Orin.
space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
It's frickin' Orin. If it's not Orin, maybe the cat's Orin. No kids allowed. Come back in 10 years. I'm gonna say 1, but I am like 90% certain this is Orin.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything.
Yeah.
I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
We're gonna get like 20 more hours into Act 3, like before the final fight. And we're gonna come talk to this girl, and it's gonna become Yorn, and she's gonna be like, I tricked you so much! And I'm gonna be like, yeah. Got him. He's like, ha 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 ha, gotcha! Okay. Got him good. Oh, I can't talk to Grub? What is this? I throw Grub? Grub's like, dude, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, why can't I? Maybe I have to talk to Grub first or something? That was a little weird. I hope I saved it in camp. I think I did. I should have. I did. Perfect. Oh, weird. I can talk to Grub
I
now.
have something to ask.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
I don't believe you. Why are you scared?
Well, why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
May I pet you?
But please don't.
You don't have Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
Oh, that's horrible. Right now for science. I can't kill him.
Swift as my feet can carry.
Why did she glow blue? Did you see that? Wait, was that maybe my effect? Letter from Arabella. Okay. No, the reason I attacked the kid is I wanted to see if by attacking the kid if she became Orin. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so we can't... Can you kill kids in this game? What a horrible thing to ask. Yeah, I don't think so. Hi. We don't want to talk anymore? That's weird.
Please.
Okay. So I think we're just gonna, for now, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna talk to the cat and exhaust this dialogue and then let her stay. We'll see what happens of it. Can I do a scroll of detect mind? We can try. Sure. I think it's on Gale.
Adventure awaits.
I met you could...
What harm? She's little.
I can't,
Won't
no.
take up.
Interesting. So I can't detect her thoughts. Hey Sim, what's up, buddy?
Please, don't look at me.
Did I already save after talking to him? Oh, I must have. Okay. I saved after talking to him. Okay.
You could...
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Yes!
Okay. We're gonna go with that for now.
So that's progress. I need a moment for the two of us.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to.
Hey AJ, good morning.
But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
I think that's fair. We're nearing the city. Aren't you excited to return? Reluctant? A little of both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home. And it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
Hold on. Baldur's Gate is dear to my heart. It's good to be here.
Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Morisaki says, I saw that you changed Shadowheart into a war domain cleric. I heard that changing classes can impact the story. Did that happen to you, or does that not happen when you change subclasses? Morisaki, actually, Larian specifically said otherwise. Not only have I not noticed any change in the story due to us changing her class, but they have specifically said that even though you can respec your origin character companions, that it will not affect the story, and in fact, the story will continue to unfold assuming their default class. So if we made Asterion a monk, the game's dialogue would still think he's a rogue. If we turned Halsin into a fighter, he would still have all the dialogue of a druid. So that's what they've said will happen, and I don't think the dialogue and stuff has any impact on their choice selection. Yeah. Okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Changing Wyll into something other than a warlock is pretty weird, though. Yeah, I can see it. That would be a little strange.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
As a fellow loot goblin, how do you deal with the inventory management in this game? Overall it's okay. There are definitely some more QL things I'd like to see. There are definitely, at this point in the game in my playthrough, there have been thousands of unneeded clicks that could be fixed pretty easily, and I hope Larian does. But that being said, there are a lot of good tools in the game to make it easier. In fact, check out my tips video. If you go to cohh.tv/bg3tips, there's a few tips in there about how to make things a little bit easier. Oh, shoot. One second. I'm making Suzu's job so hard today. Okay. But yeah, so there are some things that I think that I hope they will add that will make the QL godly. But right now, it's pretty good, especially when you start using the control and shift stuff and sorting. Where's Dimitri?
So,
I don't know.
It
Probably
seems
laying
that
in the sun.
Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
Have you heard from Daniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Awesome. Okay. How are you two doing?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Ooh, yay. I need to spend a
I am free from...
Yeah,
you must face them.
How about you?
Keeping very well, I hope?
What we do now that your father's gone?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell.
Hey, Hannah.
100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
I'd like to know what happened between you and your father, Ketheric. Ugh, getting a little personal, but okay.
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not
Oh, I remember this
sure
part,
how,
yeah.
Why, but all was black.
I wonder if that's going to be important later.
Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Yeah, we'd heard that before, but that is such a good performance, man. So good. Zaya says, every time I watch your stream, it feels like you're not watching the game. You're always looking at your screen above and stuff. Yes, I am very ADHD. I tend to do a lot of things at once. Be it working with my mod team up top, reading chat, paying attention or doing to other things in my life that I need to get done, playing on my phone. I do many different things at once. But a good way to think about it is not just because I'm not looking at the screen does not mean I'm listening or paying attention or things of that nature. That's just how I function. Yeah, it's how I function. Wish I had a better answer for you, but just know this. If I'm not enjoying a game, if I'm not having a good time with it, then I don't play it. So, it's that easy. Yeah. I'm absolutely loving this game, and just because I'm not looking at the screen every time, you know, doesn't mean I'm not absolutely digging it. I'm a multitasker. I'm a big multitasker. I generally almost never single task anything. Pretty much my entire life. That's not really how I function. My brain has like 3 threads running in parallel at all times. Yep. It's both a good and not so good thing. Yeah. It has its benefits and its downsides. Do I take anything from my ADHD? No, I've talked about this many times in the past. I have over the years taken lots of different things at different times. Tried different things, you know, I've been in studies, all sorts of stuff. But no, these days and for the last while, I don't medically treat my ADHD. I have behavioral and I do things to manage my ADHD, but not via medication. I will say, if you have ADHD or wondering if you do, please talk to a professional about it. There's lots of people that are very, I'm not going to sit here and give you advice on my ADHD and how I treat it because every person's different. But I will say, if you're somebody who thinks that you have it or are interested in it, definitely talk to a professional about it. Yeah. Because everybody's ADHD presents differently, and everybody's gets different benefits from different types of treatment. Hey you, so I still owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. Weird. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to Mom and Pops. I'm on my way now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me. As far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm headed there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Arabella. Oh, how cool. Look at that. And we got a quest update from it, too.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Ahsoka says, don't you get exhausted from all the multitasking all the time? Not really. No, I don't. It's kind of weird. So like, I'm an introverted ADHD person. So how extroverts kind of get their energy from other people, I kind of get my energy from doing things I enjoy doing. So not really. Yeah. Is ADHD actually a bad thing? It absolutely 100% can be. Again, it expresses differently in different people. There are parts of ADHD that have been fantastic for me as a streamer, and there's other parts that make me very much suffer socially. So it's very much a thing. Icturso says 12K people watching and you speak so well, even as an introvert. Yeah, see, there's a big difference between talking to a camera in a room by myself and talking to even a handful of people standing right in front of me. It's a completely different experience. It's a completely different experience when you are talking outwardly at all times and not having to keep up and receive conversation back. So it's a big thing. Yeah, I get to pick and choose what I reply to. I don't have to expel any excess energy talking about things I don't like to. And that's the problem. As a lot of times for introverts, what we do is we only get energy by talking about things that are passionate or that we like to talk about. And when we're forced to talk about things we don't like or we're not interested in, then that drains our battery. So that's the big thing. That's the big thing. I love hanging out with people where I share a bunch of interests and I'm talking about things I love and we're both on the same page and it's like, that's great. That's awesome. But the second I start talking to somebody and they start like, no offense to them, but they start really leaning into something that I have no interest in or start talking about like drama and relationships and stuff, I just like, my eyes glaze over. And as that happens, you can just watch as my battery drains. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Huh? Yeah. 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 I'm going to go now. I'm gonna head out. You know, which again is very, I'm not, in those situations, I'm not great in social situations. Yeah. Kind of autopilot and I'm not a very interesting person to chat with. But you talk about something I'm interested in. Like, it's, you know, I'm there, man. Let's go. So, yep. You get impatient when you hit zero enemy. I get extremely impatient. Yep. I get extremely impatient and I get very irritable. When I run out of energy, I'm generally like, what words do I need to say to get the hell out of whatever situation I'm in? Let me just solve that puzzle and say them. Like, and then just go from there. Let me just solve that little mind puzzle. It's like a little game. All right. Anyway, enough about this. Let's keep playing. But yeah.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned
Girl
back
can.
on Blackith. But all things considered, good for her.
I'm sorry my house is on fire. I need to go. Nice talking to you. Have a good day. I'm sorry my cat's on fire. I need to go now. Bye. The Sharns are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go.
My goldfish is on fire.
My parents are in there somewhere.
I need to go right now.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Emma Rose says, play the damn game already. I'm trying! But you keep saying stuff like that in chat, and now, Emma, I have to talk to you instead of playing the game. Look at that! You're your own worst enemy, Emma! Look what you've done! Look what you've done! All right. Let's see. We're good. I know, classic Emma. Classic Emma. Let's go ahead and get some rest, and then I think we're out of here. We got like the big Vlaakith scene tonight. I almost feel like we should. I feel like it's a waste, but a part of me wonders if we should just like long rest multiple times in a row to make sure we're totally caught up. I'm gonna save and we're gonna do another long rest and see if we get another big important cutscene. Where's my bed? Where the hell is my bed? What the deuce? Oh, here. Oh, we got like, we're sleeping on straw beds. What is this luxury? Okay. Oh, it's gonna be the damn carrots again, isn't it? Freaking carrots, man. All right. There's so much stuff. Oh, need to. Oh, we got the owlbear egg. Wait, can't I do something with that? I don't want to eat that. Okay. Can we do something with it? Just split the carrots? No, I'm not gonna split the carrots. Are you crazy? Oh, if you double click auto select, then it works. I'll check that out. Thank you. All right, save. Long rest.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
What did I do? I thought I selected long rest. Did I? All right, hold up. The owlbear egg can be for a quest in Act 2?
Nani?
Wait, seriously? I could have done something with the owlbear egg in Act 2? Oh, Act 1, the lady outside the creche. Oh, we could have done it instead of the Gith egg. Okay. No, we did that quest for sure. I guess if we give the actual Gith egg to her, then there's no real use for the owlbear egg. Okay, cool. Mr. Bazooki, thanks for your prime sub, bud.
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us.
Okay. So here we are. This is where we're actually gonna pick up from. But let's try this real quick.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need.
Okay, good. So it looks like for now we're all uh-oh. Halsin. Wait, before we do this, let's see if Halsin just has something to say. Let's not trigger a long rest. Let's try just going back to camp. Maybe he has something new to say from that. Alright, so we're doing go to camp, not long rest.
If not over.
Also, I just realized we didn't talk to Jaheira. Oh, look at that. No, we have to long rest again. Interesting. Okay.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware.
Lae'zel has courage, turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
How you faring without your harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies,
nice
every
throwback.
bit is peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
God, I hope so much that Larian stays in this universe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want DOS 3. But the idea of, like, a new Icewind Dale or another Baldur's Gate, like, oh, my lord. I do want DOS 3, though. I do. Neverwinter. Oh, my God. Neverwinter Nights 3. Wow. Or they could start their whole new franchise. Yeah, someone just said it in chat. I was just going to say that. They could start a whole new franchise. Call it, like, Waterdeep. Like, oh, man. I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Okay. I think we're good here.
That's good.
Dude, now we get this random meowing. Yeah, we're good here. We're good here. We've done those for sure. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a save. And then let's go back here. We're going to get buffed and then keep exploring.
Come on patrol with you later.
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 remakes by Larian.
Baldur's Gate is for Baldur's.
Oh, just remake Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 in this engine? Oh, man. I would love to see that happen as a side project. Not like they're headlining, you know, like let's spend years on it thing, but I would love for them to take, like, you know, take a small team and just kind of work on that on the side. Like, I think that'd be awesome. I mean, they would have to be, but well, I say that. Those would be huge projects. They'd essentially have to remake all of the art in 3D. I mean, they'd have all the dialogue and characters and stuff. They'd probably have to re-record. They'd have to record. Yeah, that'd be a huge project, dude. That'd be a huge project. That's not a small thing at all. That would be massive. I don't know. I hate to say it, but I don't know if there'd be enough. Well, with the success of Baldur's Gate 3, maybe, but that's interesting to think about. That's interesting to think about. I think more importantly, I think like a DOS 2 or a BG4 or one of those. I think those would do like super well, especially after this game. Oh, I still have a Styrian. Sure. Go get rid of him real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do the temple next. Stop remaking stuff. I want new games. Yeah, I think BG3 proved that new games are in a lot of ways better, to put it bluntly. Yeah, I don't think we need a remake.
Always a pleasure.
So it took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
How is Cohh doing that? How is Cohh casting all those long starter spells without using spell slots? Those are rituals.
Oh, darling.
So rituals don't use spell slots. So anytime you mouse over something and you see how it says ritual down there in the bottom, that just means that you can cast it on whoever you want as many times as you want.